Dan Jigglypuff. Dun 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 dun. Your Honor, this man is sus as hell. We need to remove him from the premises. Perhaps this will make my voice acting a bit better. Probably not. I don't have any good voices acting, yeah? Reload, reload, reload the site. Reload, reload, reload your site. Where is my Chrome? There it is. Where is my dome? Oh my god, it's on my head. Never mind. I found it. Wait, maybe I should show more. Oh wait. You know, some people, they would, schedule the stream first before they start it. So, you don't start on an, or you don't start the stream by trying to fix everything. But I'm not most people. I'm worse than most. Wow, what's the AI? Iron Man. Jarvis. Ace Attorney. Post. No, that's not my server. Where is it? There we go. And then this, all of this. Alright. We can finally begin getting to, we can finally get to playing Ace Attorney. Yippee. Indeed, yippee. Where's Ace Attorney in my games? Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is quite a sudden stream. I know. Random Ace Attorney gameplay. I know. Actually, right, I've been a huge fan. Well, not a huge fan per se, because I've never played any of the games, but I've always been interested in playing the game. Are you supposed to play this with a controller? Hold on. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Just realized I didn't change the game on Twitch, so I'm pretty sure it's still Elden Ring for some reason. Phoenix Wright is attorney. Yes. Alright. I think you're supposed to play this with controller. I don't know. Maybe? Oh, that's loud. Oh, wait, no. Hold on, that's not what I want. Oh my god. Full screen, yes. Confirm pages. Are you, hold on, I want to do this. Are you supposed to play Ace Attorney with controller? That doesn't answer my question. Are you supposed to play it with a controller or not? Well, why is it LB to go to this and this? So why is it LB? Anyways, fine, let's use a controller. Play this game. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Play the first turnabout. I think there might be a couple of times where like damn it, why me? I can't get caught, not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did. Maybe that's not the voice I should be using for him. August 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Hold on, let me... my mic. Let me put it closer so I can do a narration voice easier. Number 2. Is the game too loud? Maybe it is. Hold on, try it down a bit. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone picks on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh, I'm gonna do it! How could I die? It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nuke! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I have known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Phoenix Wright. The defendant is me, right? Right? Have you completely lost your mind? Focus. The defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer. Oh yeah, right. I actually did not know that. How did I get this wrong? This is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you? Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please say the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab, check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I beg you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to trauma. Chief attorney at Fane Co. My boss is very good. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what was that object? The murder weapon was the statue of the Tinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. The statue in the shape of the Tinker is rather heavy. Right. You should pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. You have to check the court record frequently. Sorry, I sneezed. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Did they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Fairly arrived home from Paris at 7:30 the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, you can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe that the accuser's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Go. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I'm spitting everywhere. Witness's account. Okay, maybe I should bring a face mask. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, for a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Why am I using this voice? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright, hold on. You... Out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime. I see. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes! Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witnesses gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found a contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record tab and then point to the contradiction in the testimony. Witness's account, cross-examination. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see. I see. And what happened next? I forgot how I did the voice. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was to adopt the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the call record of time if something strikes you as suspicious. Then find the evidence that contradicts the testimony and present it to the court. Not this. Time of death. Okay, he died. He fucking lied. I thought he must be in a hurry because I found it. Where's the 1 p.m. one? Yes. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawin, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I hit the time. Hold on. Coffee. I should probably want water. My throat is so dry from just 10 minutes. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Lies, lies, lies. It was a blackout. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Is that right? You may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time from the television. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Southwood? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Southwood, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. You seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Southwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must be what I saw. Lies. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I wasn't there. Yeah, what about me? Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Southwood. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is the switch. You just tilt it and adjust the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was the clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was the clock is the hole in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Southwood, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. But understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. Gah! Ow. Shut up, I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think of it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Southwood heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Examine the clock's batteries. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Cut! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Can I look? Oh, I can't look at the past. Really? I can't look at the past? Save. Oh, save. God, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Damn. Fumble under pressure. What can I say? Order, I say. This boy's gonna kill me. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Is that right? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And to find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, it's only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hi! And with that, this court is adjourned. How my voice, holy crap. It turns out that Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and beat her to death. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. I still can't believe you won. Alright, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen the trial end with such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh? I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. No, isn't that a bad idea? Isn't that worse? To tell your friend that the person you were dating actually loved you instead of just thinking you, just playing you, and now she's dead? Isn't that a bad idea sometimes? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you wouldn't just jump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably steamed the clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock you think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make it of what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. That made me feel a little better. hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow stronger. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Hold on. What is this? Oh, let's put this here actually. Okay. Well, I think our key is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent thoughts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became alone was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. Tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Guys, she's hot as hell. Why can I not date her? And so my first trial came to a close. Why is this not a visual? I mean, this is a visual novel, but why is this not a dating sim? This should have been a dating sim. Lily slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Does she actually die? I've seen it. I've seen it in a very short video. A brand new episode has been added. Saving content, not turn off your PC. Yeah, sure. Hello? Hold on. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue, the Tinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright. It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yeah. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5, 1970 AM. September 5, 8:57 PM. Faye and Cole, law offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not cognizant of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. The American spirit, sorry. September 5, 9:08 p.m. Fay and Co. Law offices. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in the office. I smell blood, and it can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief. Chief. Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I felt her shoulders. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there aren't any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There's some glasses jugs in the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass like sand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Her word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Some shards of glasses scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass-like sand. There's a large building right across from the office, the Gatewater Hotel, a nice and serious place. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. I kind of wish you didn't tell us the victim, the perpetrator immediately. I kind of want to like actually figure it out for myself. The chief's chair, a simple functional design. It was pretty good to sit into. Any more clues? Nothing else, it seems. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought it'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. This sofa is for clients. It's a real luxury model. The doctor at chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. You couldn't cram more legal books in me even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelf without feeling insignificant. The reception desk. I need to sit here. Talk. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote a message of her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Oh, I've done it. We better hurry up and call the police. About the thinker. The thinker. That was... Oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder. I know, I saw it there too. I thought it was a nightstand. Maybe. I've never glass nightstand before. Hold on. Was there a glass nightstand? Right, I better call the police. That's funny. I figured the screws on the receiver are missing. It said someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The main core ledger book. Everything is written in Chief alternate handwriting. A small office, but it's a good bit of money. The secret missing is screws. I better not use it. All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This will she file her case records and recent rulings. Like where do can I like go this way or something? That's a bit weird, but do I move away? The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoes, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, you see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me? Yee! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? It's a bit quick, ain't it, Gumshoe? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, sorry, not a chance. Well, of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I see the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today is my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation was on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah. I forgot how to delete these things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Why is Memo added to the court record? Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training. That's right. The Fey family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit realm. Wait a second. You said the Fey family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? It's the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure. Why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Tell me about the day of the murder. Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That was the call that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. To ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask about this now. Remember the receipt you've been reminding about it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... that detective thinks I did it. No clues here. This car wanted us to visit this room. He has moved an ancient real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Damn, something's happening in the background. Ooh. Grossberg Law Offices. Damn, they're drilling now of all times. Cross brigadier law offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished with deep luster. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Ever. What was it? Ever been read? Okay. Nah, never mind. Nothing. Anything here? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone he's got the money to burn. I guess that's all. Move. September 6th, Fay & Co. Law Office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That bus guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. You think I'm my ass lawyer? Names for the pot plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Quarterline stretcher, pal. Who was that? The sky's blue and so am I. It's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Not with Mia though, cause she did. Sorry. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Why did she have to die? She was so hot. Damn, goddamn it, man. This horrendous amount of legal books here. Can you still that Mia probably read all of these? Man, we're having a lovely moment too. Right? Mia's so hot, man. We're having a quiet atmospheric moment, you know. We're gonna go out for dinner on a date, you know, and then you have to die. The worst thing she could do is say no. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? Yeah. You want the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Then that's why. Well, you know, you're not wrong. I'm about Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The series put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you called yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I'm just plain dumb. He's a cold-hearted machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of black alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. There's a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. What about the blood? Do we know? I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just... You know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all of the girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You try to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. Impressive, you're quite a detective. Oh. Here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you can notice that recorded conversation. Maya cell phone receipt from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness of your lawyery ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness. My eyes. Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your loyalty tactics on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Move. I'm assuming we can't go there anymore yet. At least not yet. Room 303. If I really want to commit to doing this voice, my voice will be fucking gone. Well, oh, hello there. Oh, no, that's too high. Well, hello. No, that's a bit weird. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. What is the typical eagle voice, Liana? I don't know. I can't say I recognize that, Liana. You're the lawyer. No, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Yep. You idiot. Oh, I gotta mute myself for this.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Remember to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee,
That's not uwu.
gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. The clues here. The flowers are fake, I suspected. I know some flowers are tulips, but that's about the extent of my former knowledge. I still see things. Wait, should I be still alive? Whatever. One of those has hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the faint hollow office building, of course. I can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a bit difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Nothing else? A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. I guess that's all, right? Alright. Do you think you could tell me something? How did you describe what you observed at the time of the incident?
Ah, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man of a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her.
That thing that happened the other day, the bad thing.
What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, intrigue on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy.
Could you? Just who exactly are you? Mr. Lawyer.
I'm like, this voice can get the death of me.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Okay, bro. Pathetic. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes of something new.
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh? What amazing powers of observation. He must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, it's just like in the movies.
You're useless! cold black cat to the law office. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So you're the one they say I'd better look for me.
Maybe I'll... what voice? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy. Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, a Maya Fey. Go on.
What a strange reaction.
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Oh, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer with the salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago.
Quite the... Damn, he died? Who died? What you talking about, Yana?
Quite the impertinence, that one. I learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That painting? That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. My pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat,
The hair in my mouth.
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested. My hair.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez.
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
It twitches back. Nice. Or did it die? Didn't look at it. It did. Detention center. September 6th. What is up? Hiya. Maya. I'm so funny. Sorry. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, to be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I have to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case.
It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently.
The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium.
Did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya! I made up my mind. What happens if you go home, actually? They just end the game. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. You are the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy.
That witness' strange behavior.
Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look after the people who have no one on their side. I don't think it's from my side, Liana. It might be from yours. Because I haven't seen the stream restarted once or not at all. Maybe it is from my side. Hold on. Let me check. Is my YouTube also doing the same thing? YouTube is. I think YouTube is Vine, right? Okay, yeah, Liana, it's not even is it? It's not me. Is what I'm realizing. It's not me. It's literally just Twitch. It's Twitch itself being an ass. Because the YouTube stream I don't think has cut once. It's just Twitch, I think. Like generally, I think it's just for some reason it's not connecting to. Okay, I think it's back on now on Twitch. But you might just want to use YouTube for the just in case it disconnects and stuff again. But I think it's back up now. I don't know. Hopefully, because someone has to look up for the people who have no one on their side. And I, the defender of justice, Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. I would hit my chest, but my pecs hurt from going to the gym yesterday. So I will not do that because it actually hurts. That's so kind of you. I am the hero with justice. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Alright, thank you. Oh no, sorry, Maya. Woo! She smiles at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. Remember guys, as the saying goes, if you can't clap your sister, you clap your younger sister. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Hold on, let me double check which. Is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is my Twitch freaking lagging? Why is it lagging? Holy, why is my Twitch not functioning? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I'll do it one more time, turning off the stream for Twitch only. But it says it's working fine. I don't know anymore. I don't know. What do you want from me, game? Twitch. Screw you, Amazon. Did you pull their servers out or something? Did you pull the SEA, the Asia servers out somewhere? I don't know what happened. All right, I'll close this again. I don't think I'm pretty sure doing this has an effect. You're not lagging right now, right, Liana? Yeah, I'm restarting the stream only for Twitch. See if it works again. If it doesn't, well, you know what? I at least tried. I gave up on Twitch anyways. Why? Why are you unable to connect? Why are you unable to connect? Connect! Send your data. Ooh, send it now. I do not have time for your shenanigans. I only have 23 minutes left on on my time to stream. Why is it unable to connect? Don't know why. I also don't know why. Generally, I don't know why. Okay, let's close it for a couple of seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now 15. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the reconnecting thing to disappear, and then I'll try it again. There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange one's drawer? A screwdriver. You blind, Phoenix, right? Because when I tried to look into the drawer with her, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Because it's weird, because the thing is, right, I feel like my internet has been worse lately for some reason. But, right, I'm looking at OBS, it never crashed. The stream never crashed on OBS. The proof of that, YouTube worked just fine. I don't know what the hell is Twitch is wrong with Twitch. Okay, one more try on Twitch. I don't know, man. I feel like my internet's just been ass lately. Okay, Water Hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. But I asked you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Okay, just about to say, how'd you forget already? Why, that was his name. My sister told me. Alright, Twitch don't want to work, chat. Nah, I give up. It's gonna be YouTube exclusive live stream. Why was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? In this game, no. You shall not be missed. Hey, I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth now. There's a screwdriver sticking out that half open door. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have? What do we have here? Ah, a wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Why can't I add to the court record? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Oh, bellboy, you still there? Oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Sure. The Terabyte Sisters. We'll see how long this card progression is. If it's too long, I'll cut it and then we'll continue. Maybe I don't know, some other time. Or tonight. I don't know. I'll see. I haven't done all. I haven't done my whole universe game events. I haven't done DCZ. Haven't done Genshin. Haven't done Stario. Gotta do those two. Yeah. So 17 games.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fair.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth, I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If you may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir,
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
floor plans added to the court record.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I heard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call
came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I can see a single contradiction in that testimony. Shh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? Well, my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just one second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Oh, well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that my voice cracked. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was the blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Sips drinking. Cross-examination, how this? After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I remember written on the piece of evidence of his body, and at the word Maya was included in blood. I've been listening to crime with my own eyes. Which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Okay, there has to be a contradiction there somewhere, let's find it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. And did you find any evidence? No, it's nothing. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Oh well, I hear that the piss in the blood, I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right! Where was I? What do I say here? Should we control the killer's name? Detective Gumshoe, you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name.
Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I have heard of many cases.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister.
Yeah, actually.
You got a point, pal. Stop right there. Your witness's opinions on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be proof somewhere. Securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. That is not wrong. He did do that. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written in blood. But it was the victim's. How about pressing about on it for you? Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sound pretty confident. This might not be good. I mean, I have to stop pressing him, right? But what do I press? After securing the suspect. Isn't that order wrong as well? This is order. The order is wrong here, right? He examined the crime and then he he examined the crime first, and then he arrested the suspect, right? This evidence clearly reveals this contradiction in the statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement is not related? They aren't, are they?
Are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Oh wait, it's instant death. Oh! Yes, okay, I realize it now. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? What the? Oh, did I close that? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But... No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, and at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
Detective's a sham! Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham!
How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe.
I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What?
But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Oh, understood. The court accepts the evidence.
This toxic platform blow by a blunt object may have different fingers of it.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder of her own eyes.
Let the winner.
Oh my god.
I'm losing it.
Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. April may take the stand.
Exactly what part of it is innocent? Ah, it's gonna make me lose my voice. Holy shit. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
I'm not gonna do that. Did I see winking?
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom, including you. My voice. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
What is it, Tony? What is the count? It was like 9 at night. I looked at the window, you know.
Oh my god, my hair, my throat.
And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. She hit her.
I did that!
Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. And we little bitsy.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It's remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Oh wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in the perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, would you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Examination, where does it go?
9 p.m. at night, I look out the window, you know? How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person that seemed the crime of a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
Oh, what?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all?
Get.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fei, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, and her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus!
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the technical details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker I think. Well, that's the accuracy to my report must tell you.
How do you know it was a clock?
I see. Only wish I had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Ah, come on, where is the clock? Clock? Can this come from another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker I think.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you noticed it was a clock?
Oh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse this issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
That was close. If you saw me there, the trial would be over.
huh? Oh, what?
So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What?
That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law office of Fei & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Fei & Co. Where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says.
This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Easily, actually. Impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is... Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Uh-huh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
I was sure Ace when he streams like a mosquito. I have this first. I've watched stage plays of Ace Attorney before, but I've never actually played the game. Thank you for the follow, Tragic. Thank you.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Kumshu overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's see the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I code so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes,
The witness claims she had seen it before.
but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It is simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Oh. I can't. Oh! Okay, game.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Okay. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
For real, yeah. So scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you know the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is a familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim. When else?
I think that's wrong. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it.
Oh yeah, this is wrong. This is wrong. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way!
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer.
Ah, I chose the wrong thing, mate.
Didn't the murder take place at 9 at the night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how does she know that pink was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can! Prove it. What? Here's my proof.
The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is...
This one, right? I presume the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant
And the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up. All of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? It's not fair. All of you gang up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question!
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't typically tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant!
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, we have an explanation for the court.
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting a room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, that she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Faye. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. I can't give up now. Alright. Got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood! I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe you're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That these are the heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
What is this morning? Wait.
I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9, on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in murder now, why be finished? I am the head bellboy at the Fine. I really already received a call in the evening for guest Miss May.
Hold it!
9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching the program on the TV and watched the drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder.
Hold it!
Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that we brought them. Oh, bellboy? I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Won't she be so particular about the time?
Hold it!
You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guests, sir, favored me of, an embrasser, sir. Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, or a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. That sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's all good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, we will end this further tedious cross-examination here.
It's a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
I'll put the game down in the mix. Here.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay, this is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
No problem. Check-in. Room service.
Tell me again about our room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
I see.
$18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know? And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite... Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try.
That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
I think in this way, all the different choices reveal that she's not alone. Yeah, probably.
Ah, yes, quite indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
I mean, they're probably making it easier for the players. But probably, I feel like the right answer would have been... I mean, if you called in, if you checked in, you would have still been there. Bad making, you would have seen both of them just also there. So, I mean, technically, yeah, it makes sense.
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Roy? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The Bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today.
That is all today for the trial of Naya Fei. Court is adjourned.
And now I have to end stream soon because I have to go to uni. I have like 29 minutes to get there. September 7th, 24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other photo was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, he said she was at my spine.
Thank you. I try my best. It's hurting my voice sometimes. The one that hurt my voice the most was voicing not Maya Fei, April May.
If you say so. So what happened to me? Do I get to go home now?
Well,
no, I don't think so. Not yet. I see. But I got a great lead into this trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you.
I'm assuming as the fat lawyer. Because that's the only other character.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of the testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in a detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
To be continued. And that's a good part to end. We completed one act, I think. Save my progress. Back. Title screen. Yes. Alright. That's enough for today. I'm sorry I had to end it early. I had a ton of fun. This is quite interesting. I've actually been not a huge fan, but I've been quite a fan of the stage plays that they put for Ace Attorney, and I've watched it quite a couple of times. So I've always wanted to play the game and try it out. But now that it's been on promo, I was on a promo a couple of weeks ago I think. Now that I have the game, I will be streaming the game and playing it. So thank you everyone so much for coming by. Thank you everyone for following. Thank you for the views. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the lurkers as well. And I hope you come by again to see my next stream. And I'll see you later. Bye bye. See you later.